What's up, YouTube? Jersey Heads, all my subscribers. Basically, this video I'm showing you a couple Jeff Gordon memorabilia pieces, and basically the story behind this stuff is like, okay, all of us sports fans, we all pretty much love all the major three sports: baseball, basketball, football. I know there's a lot out there. A lot of us like hockey. I'm sure there's some out there like soccer and other things. Well, my other sport that I'm a huge fan of is racing. I love NASCAR. I love going to the my local dirt track races and all that stuff. Basically, what got me into that was from a child. My great grandfather started his own automotive shop, which currently today my grandfather and uncle own. And my grandpa was always a dirt track, an asphalt track, depending on where they raced. He raced modifieds, and and then my uncle, he started drag racing ever since he was old enough to get his license. So I used to go to the races with them every weekend. I'd get out of school early, they'd come pick me up, so we'd go head out of town and go to the races. And it's just been in the family, so that's how my love for racing started. And actually, my uncle, he started drag racing, his Chevelle high school car when he was like 16. And eventually he went on and got sponsored, which that's that picture up there. That's done by a local artist. That's a family friend. This was early 2000s. That was his last, that was his professional sponsored car. That was a 2000 model Pontiac Firebird. He raced door slammers and the drag racing, and then after that he went on to try the dirt track racing, racing modifieds like my grandpa. So there's a family history behind it on my mom's side, and that's where I fell in love with racing. And as you can see, the jacket I'm wearing, my favorite driver since I was probably 7-8 years old has been the number 24 car. The jacket I'm wearing right now is his first, when he first started, his first model car. They call this the Rainbow Warrior. The haters that don't like Jeff Gordon, they make fun of this, but I don't know what it is about the jacket. I just love this jacket. The colorway, the way it looks, everything about it. I just love this jacket. I don't know. A lot of people might think it's ugly, but I like it. This is actually the authentic racing jacket made by Chase Authentics. You got all his everything on this is like heavy stitching. It's a nice jacket. It's a zip up. Plus you got the collar and everything. The fire protection and all that. You got the straps up here, the DuPont on the necks, which is DuPont. Right here you can see that's his, for those of you who don't know, that's his main sponsor. It's always been his main sponsor. Which I think they're actually a painting company for cars, which is probably why he's always had like the best looking car in NASCAR. This is actually a sewn on to the jacket. It's not a real autograph. It's just like what they put on it to show who it is, I guess. This is when the Winston Cup. This is an older jacket. You can tell this is probably from the 90s. This is when Winston Cup was still sponsoring. And you got the number of the car, Hendrick, which is of course is the owner of the 24 car. The Chase symbol right there. You got the DuPont on the back. Now, I don't know, this is just, I love to wear this jacket. It's one of my favorite jackets to wear. One of the things I'm about to show you, my other jacket that I got signed, I'm actually going to show you, and I chose to get that one signed over this one just because I like the way both of them look. There's just something, I don't know, I just like to wear this one better. But this video basically is about last October because they come here every, like, October is usually our main race for NASCAR. Sometimes they've been throwing in a June race too. But around October, I think, is when they always come to Kansas Speedway. And I was fortunate enough, my fiance was actually down here at the Walmart Supercenter, and she ran. It's a funny story. She ran into Jeff Gordon, and she was in the toy aisle looking for my son a toy, and she happened to look over, and there was a guy in the aisle, and she just kind of looked at it. She's like, she said, "Are you Jeff Gordon?" And he said, "Yeah." And she was like, "Oh my gosh!" She's like, I thought that was you and all that, but he ended up telling her, he's having a signing. She was telling her I'm a big fan of him, and he told her we were having a signing at Walmart, and to the first 70 people that showed up, and so she waited in line and got me and my son a bracelet so we could go to the signing, which I was surprised and shocked. I've been a fan of his since I was, young, 7 or 8 years old, and I'm not the type to get like hyped up over stars, like that. Like I'm a huge Allen Iverson fan, but if I met him in person, I'm not the type to get all like, oh my God, that's just not me. Because to me, they're just another person. Which was same here. I talked to him, met him just like another person. It was just, to me, it was something cool because it brought back a bunch of childhood memories going racing and all that with my family. But I got a picture. That's Jeff Gordon, me and my son. That was a pain with my son there with me because waiting in line, he was not happy with that. But I had to take him because my fiance was working that night. So he came with me. We pulled through it, and we were allowed to get 2 things autographed. So I picked my 1/24 scale die-cast car of his second model race car, the navy blue and flame one. There's the autograph. He signed his name in 24 right there. And that silver Sharpie, real nice, really cool to me. I love this car. It's something special to me just for memories. Then my son can have it and see the picture and yeah, you got to meet Jeff Gordon even though you don't remember it. But the second thing I got signed was my other authentic. This is also a Chase Authentics jacket. I chose this one to get signed just because I like wearing them both, but I don't know, there's something about this one I like to wear it. And I decided to go ahead and get this one autographed because I thought it looked really cool too. I'm planning on buying a display case, those shadow box jersey case things for this. It's real cool. And here's the autograph right there. Jeff Gordon, 24, and black Sharpie. This thing's got everything sewn on as well. All the sponsors and everything. You got DuPont on the sleeve, on the shoulders, DuPont on the neck. You got the button up. This is button up instead of, this one's zip and Velcro. This one is buttoned all the way up and down, even through the neck. And you got Quaker State, Chevy. Still, this was the Winston Cup as well. You got the sponsors on that sleeve. You got Goodyear, Hendrick, of course, the 24 car owner, Pepsi, Fritos. And depending on what year you get these jackets from, they're always different sponsors, which is cool. So some are more rare than others, like Pepsi may be on their one. Well, Pepsi's probably always on his, because I think that's one of his major sponsors. But, other jackets, like you get Oreo on there sometime and all that. So it's a NASCAR. Then on the back, you got the Chase Authentic sign, the, DuPont.com, JeffGordon.com, DuPont, and, the Miracle of Science. Real nice jacket. Of course, everybody's favorite thing is the flames on the sleeve. And he won. I don't own the black jackets. I'd like to get the black flame one or the one he wears this year, but these two are more special just because he won all his 4 championships in this jacket and this jacket. I think he won the first 3 in this one, and then the last one in 2001 in this jacket. Yeah, so I think he only won 1 in this jacket, and then the first 3 were in this jacket. But real cool, real nice to have. These are the only autographs that I own. The only autographs I have. This is the only autograph that I have that was actually signed in person, that I got to actually meet them. So, you know, they're real special to me, you know. I'm still to this day a Jeff Gordon fan. I watch the races every weekend. It's been tough lately being a Jeff Gordon fan, just because, you know, the last 2 years it's just like, I don't know what it is with the car. The car keeps messing up. I don't know what's going on. I'm sure it ain't Jeff Gordon's fault. He's too good of a racer to be jacking around, but all these wins that he could have had, should have had, would have had, and I don't know what it is. The car just keeps messing up on him, which, you know, hopefully that will all get straightened out. I was real tired of Jimmy Johnson every year freaking winning the 5 years consecutive. I mean, that's crazy. That's ridiculous, you know. So, I mean, hopefully Gordon can get another championship and not let Johnson pass him. But, you know, if not, hopefully, you know, Gordon will just hold on to that wins, his career wins, because I think right now he's in like third. He can possibly get in the second when it's all said and done if he starts winning some. But yeah, Petty, yeah, nobody's gonna catch that. That's just too ridiculously of a record. And you know, back then racing was not the same as it is today. So anyway, that's gonna do it. I just wanted to show you guys my Jeff Gordon memorabilia stuff right now. I mean, well, not. I have a lot more Jeff Gordon memorabilia. This is just. I wanted to show you guys my autograph stuff. You know, so thanks for watching this video. You know, shout out to all my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Thank you. Peace.